This is for my death care and funeral care, funeral professionals. I was talking to someone today, and I told them about the ability of follow up in the funeral industry. Follow up is the greats in the sales business in any industry are those who follow up. Why isn't there more follow up in the funeral industry? That one really kind of leaves me in a quandary sometime. It leaves me baffled that we don't follow up. We call them the family 20 or 30 times during the week that we have the body. We become close. You got to talk to them. And all of a sudden, on those weeks later, after Junebug and Big Mama and all of them have gone back to their homes, here's this lady in the house facing a brand new reality. You buried her husband, but you can't call a week or so later just to check generally how she's doing. The power of a follow up call is great because it shows that after the money has changed hands, I still care how you're doing. That goes a long way. It goes so far. And let me tell you why it goes far. Not it just shows generally that you do care, but there's power in this business about being called, I call it top of mind. When as much as your name goes out to those who you serve, who I hope you're intentional about serving them, that you intend to serve them again. Being top of mind means that you call and follow up. You might have brightened their day that day. I had one lady who told me this. She said, Steve, I took out the garbage. I've never taken out the garbage. Then I had another lady who told me, she said, Steve, I'm not like these other widows. The Lord, weeping may endure for a night and joy comes in the morning. I'm not like the rest of them. And I told her, Miss Jones, the wrong song can come on the radio. And in 2 weeks, you'll run out in the traffic. And I promise you, it's about 3 weeks later, she called me, Steve, you was telling the truth. Look, just showing that you're concerned during that period where that loved one who's been left behind wants to put their shoes on their head and their hat on their feet will go a long way. See, people judge widows who lose their husband, but one of the additional realities that they may never tell the director is that now their husband's income is gone, I gotta move out. So they have uncertainties everywhere, uncertain futures. The power of a follow up call is so powerful because guess what? One day when they're at work, one day when they're at church, one day at their sorority, frat, Mason Hall meeting, Eastern Star, Links, Elks, whatever meeting they may be in, they're going to hear about somebody else dying. And not to say that you're always out pushing your business, but if you're at the top of their mind, call so and so. He helped me. Now, if you never call them back, it's hard to be top of mind when you just use them, make money off of them for a week, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, on to the next. If you want to be great in this industry, and you want to have people to call your name, you got to learn the power of a follow-up. Everybody's got time. Instead of calling those folk around town and talking about the director that had 19 services, which you make no money off of, how about calling one of your clients that you buried last month or that you funeralized last month or you cremated last month? Calling them and just simply saying, I just thought about you. I just wanted to call you and see how you were doing. That goes a long way. There's power in follow up because those who are great means that they're top of mind. It doesn't mean that you get everyone because they're top of mind. If you stay top of mind And this person hears about 50 persons dying in a year, and they only sent you two. Guess what? There was two more than you had. That's two that you can expect without working for. Look, you want to stay top of mind, and the best way to stay top of mind and the best way to handle your business as a funeral professional is to learn how to follow up. Yeah, I know you got 12 services coming and this big service over here coming, but you got to learn that there's tons of business in the people that you've already served. And if you want them to introduce you to people in their world, keep following up. It's hard to go out every year and find 200 brand new families to bring to the door because there's always someone coming in the marketplace undercutting everybody. But if you've done your job following up, that'll make you stand out like nothing you've ever seen. You can't be great in this business until you're top of mind. You can't be top of mind unless you learn to follow up. Be blessed.